all right. Here we go. Well, there's something I'm taking care of right now. It's kind of important, so yeah. But you can talk though. Go ahead.
Okay, still trying to figure out why Dark Souls is so quiet. I go into the volume mixer and it's set to the same volume as my speakers.
I figured it out.
Okay.
Here's what you do. Let me alt tab. Let me finish chewing a mouthful of chips real quick.
Okay then.
Okay, I'm done with the chips. What you're gonna do? Hit your start menu, like the search on the start menu. Type in sound, and it should bring up the sound control panel. You're gonna open that.
Okay.
Oh no, is that the right one? Yeah, there it is. You see where it says communications, the communications tab?
Reduce the volume of other sounds by 80%.
Yes, you want to click it over to do nothing.
Do nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll sound better now.
Yeah, you might have to restart it, but maybe not.
Oh, it sounds louder.
Yay! Yeah, I was getting tired of YouTube videos doing that when we'd start a call, so I had to fix that.
Holy crap, that's actually really loud now. I can barely hear you.
Yeah. It's 80% louder, coincidentally.
Well, that can't be it. Wait. It's by 80%, not to 80%. Okay. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. No, it reduces it to 20.
Okay.
So,
let me cut the volume in half. And that should be good. I also loaded the wrong character.
Well, I should probably make sure I'm set to the same thing too. How do you do that?
oh
shit!
Your search menu in the start.
Okay, search menu in the start. Okay.
What'd you do?
I was talking to Koth and I accidentally hit him.
Yeah, you just fucking decked him in the teeth.
So wait until I'm done with him first.
Yeah, finish that. We don't need you stabbing a lizard.
Lizard?
Whatever he is.
He's a snake.
Yeah.
Okay. Suki is my main character for the stream. By the way, did you guys see that I removed the number from the title and the thumbnail?
Yes, yes. We'll see if that makes any difference.
Okay, well, one more minute.
Because my title today, what I have it set to?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Path Beyond the Goddess.
Path Beyond the Goddess. Yeah, that's what I called it.
Okay, 4 p.m. Time for the stream. I actually forgot what part this is since I'm not numbering them. Is it part?
I think it's part 9.
I think it's part 8 actually.
You should still probably number them when you're done with the stream.
I will. But, yeah, I'm gonna change the thumbnail and the title once it's done and in the playlist. Yeah, so I forget, did both of you see the latest Dark Souls hacker video that I made?
Yeah.
That was hilarious. That was actually one of the best videos you've ever made, I think. The editing was so on point.
The editing was perfect.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately. Well, oh my god, what the fuck?
Well, Windows Movie Maker wouldn't let me have more than one audio track, so I actually had to save it, re-import it, and then add more sounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I want to say yes to Koth, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, anyway. So we're in Anne Orlando. I've basically done everything here, except for a few things, a few of the major things. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the black eye orb that we picked up off of the Firekeeper's corpse. You know, I might as well tell you her name. It's not a spoiler or anything. It's Anastasia? I think she pronounces it like that.
I think you're right.
Anastasia of Anne Orlando. Astora.
Astora. Anastasia, not Anastasia, not Anastasia. Anastasia? Is that it? Yeah, I think so.
I believe so.
Before I do, I actually realized that I never actually looked at the descriptions of these coins. The copper coin shows Old Man McLoif, god of medicine and drink. I'm not familiar with that name at all. Even coins of great value in the world of men have little value in Lordran, where the accepted currency is souls. Those who dream of returning to the outside world are fond of carrying these around. I wonder if anyone ever has. Silver coin. Basically it says the same thing, only it shows the legendary Night King Rendell. So whoever this guy is, he's been around long enough to have had his face put on their main currency.
Right. So he must be very, very old.
Yeah, but he's the only one on here that isn't a god. I mean, Old Man McLoif is god of medicine and drink, and the gold one is Allfather Lloyd, who was supposedly the uncle of Lord Gwyn, which still doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I don't know.
It's because I'm telling you, I don't think there are any traditional gods in this world. They're called gods because they have great power and they're of bigger stature to the normal mortals.
So, do you think that Velka is like that too?
Probably.
Even though we never ever meet her?
That's what I'm guessing.
Who knows?
That's why the wikis all consider things we can interact with as gods. That is the accepted lore of the world, that Gwyn is a god, his kids are gods, his uncle was a god.
I was always under the impression that there were actual gods, like faceless, omnipotent, omniscient beings who you never can interact with because they are unknowable, and really powerful beings who call themselves gods. That's the impression I was under, and I figured Velka fell into the former.
I've always figured that the gods are gods by their own making, not because they just existed as it.
I don't have my chat open.
No, you forgot to open your chat?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Also, welcome back, and I hope that fish is indeed good. I hope so.
Fish?
Someone in my chat's talking about how they're making fish and pasta. Morgan is, I should say. Let's see.
Now this window isn't going to show me any chat that's already happened, will it?
I'm sorry, what?
This pop-out window from Restream is not going to show me any chat that's already occurred, will it?
No.
No.
Yeah. And if you go...
So if I go check your YouTube stream, it'll tell me if there's been any chat so far, so let me do that real quick.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I can warp with cough?
Yeah. Because if you go down there early, the only way out is to warp. Or you're talking about... You're talking about going to the final area.
Well, no, don't. I thought the warp option would let me warp like at bonfires, but that's not how it worked.
No. That option just lets him take you to the final area.
Also, when I was duping all my Firekeeper Soul over and over again, I accidentally used it. So you might have to twink me one if you don't mind.
No.
The phrase "twink me one" is a little wrong sounding.
You know, Kaze, that joke's been around for decades.
Oh yeah. But still, it's still weird.
I mean, the phrase "twinking" or the term "twinking" has been around since early D&D. It's the term used to refer to the act of overpowering low-level characters.
Huh.
That's what it's called.
I've just never heard it used.
Okay. I also wanted to point out real quick that I was, once again, wrong about where the dried finger was originally. It was not in the DLC. It was in the Painted World, where we have not been yet.
Right. We'll get there at some point.
Not like it matters, since it does something completely different now.
If I talk to Frank, does something happen?
He leaves.
Oh.
Yep, so a mystical orb found in a keeper's corpse. So we're gonna go ahead and use it. Invade world of Firekeeper's killer. And this is the only time offline that you get to invade at all. You get to invade as a spirit of vengeance, as a blue phantom. So we're in another NPC's world, which implies that Lautrec has his own world. Separate from ours, even though most of our interactions with him thus far have been in our world, including when we freed him. But we know he's not in our world. Like, we know he's not from our world because we can summon him.
Right.
And invade him too, apparently. Hold on a sec, something's up with Streamlabs.
What's happening?
I don't know, just the windows are all screwed up. I can't see it.
I did not realize how actually useless the Mask of the Father is.
The Mask of the Father is useful for, you know, poise builds, though. Get as heavy equipment on as you can. Get your equip load as high as you can.
It only adds 3 pounds to me.
It might be percentage-based.
And the amount that it adds is... It can matter in specific builds, but it's not good for everybody. Right?
Yeah, for my build, completely worthless. It's better for me to just get a few extra levels to make up for.
Right.
And then I can do something else with my head slot, like the Dusk Crown, which boosts the shit out of sorceries, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you look over there in the distance, you can see Lautrec just standing there waiting with 2 summoned white phantoms to help him out. So, you know, he's a ganker. That makes him extra evil. On his right, or on his left, on your right, I'm not entirely sure who that is. Don't know if there's any lore behind him, but on the left is the other sealer of New Londo. He's wearing the red crimson set or whatever it's called. The set that the sealers wear. So I guess he went rogue and joined Lautrec.
Right.
Well, anyway, how this works is as soon as they perceive you, all 3 of them are gonna come after you.
Question, why are their feet blue?
Because they have fall control on.
Oh, okay.
So you can't kill them by knocking them off the stairs. And it's permanent fall control status too, so you can't just wait for it to wear off.
Oh, what password are we using today?
Well, we're not ready to use a password yet, but how about... I mean, do you want to come up with one?
Oh, okay. How about just Dusk?
Just Dusk? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all I did from this distance was 2 damage. Yeah, but even though the other 2 phantoms looked in the other direction, because Lautrec knows I'm here, so do his buddies. And you want to be careful.
Look at you.
That's pretty much the entirety of the game, is you gotta be careful.
But I thought wrong. 'Tis a terrible pity. Like a moth flittering towards a flame. You fellows, no? Don't you agree?
I stopped talking because he was talking.
Okay.
He talks when he approaches you. Oh, really? They're all stuck at the bottom of the stairs. Thank you, Dark Souls Remastered. Are you
Should
kidding?
have plunged attack them.
What happened?
They're all stuck at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, I thought... Okay.
I mean, and Lautrec isn't even doing anything. He's just blocking.
Yeah, Lautrec is trying to walk away, but the other 2 are still aggroed on him, so Lautrec is stuck behind his phantoms. And now one's trying to walk away and the other's running at you.
Well, let's see what happens when I get closer. Okay. I guess that's all I had to do is get close.
They're
What the-
programming tough.
Instant poise break. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, you can't reach me, buddy. Don't know what you're trying. Okay, Lautrec is after me. And I am so slow in this armor. Okay, there's no point in trying to block his attacks, because he's got the shield ignoring swords. Okay, come on, just...
Well, they're not really ignoring.
Well,
It's just they can attack through shields.
well, they ignore some of your physical defense. Oh man. That sorcerer is annoying.
I made sure to take him out first when I fought him.
Okay, combustion. Oh, no, no, no. Roll through the spells. Let's fall down here. Get behind the pillar. Oh, one of them just fell on top of one of their allies. I heard the unique sound that plays when that happens. Okay, here comes the sorcerer. Maybe I can... Combust. Combust.
Combustion?
God damn it, all of them are almost dead. I just need one more combustion. Gotcha!
You again. Yeah.
I got the other one too.
You technically only have to kill one of them.
Well, I killed all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah!
get more souls if you do.
I don't know.
I think you get souls for each of them. I can't think of any reason why you wouldn't. And for that, I get a whole bunch of things. I get a souvenir of reprisal, which is the reward you usually get when you kill the host as a blue phantom. 5 humanity, which is probably all the humanity that Lautrec has been stealing. Ring of favor and protection, otherwise known as the Ring of Fap, the Fap ring.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the Firekeeper soul of Anastasia. And this is specifically Anastasia's soul, because every Firekeeper soul in the game is a unique item. Like, they never stack, because they're all different from one another. And this one says right here in its description, Soul of the... Wait. Soul of the Ash Maiden. I guess that's what they call her. Firekeeper of Firelink Shrine. A Firekeeper's soul is a draw for humanity and held within their bosoms. Below, just a thin layer of skin are swarms of humanity that writhe and squirm. Was the Ash Maiden locked in this dark prison for some transgression, or by her own will? I don't remember anyone mentioning that part of her lore before. That it's possible that she put herself in there.
There's not really a good reason for it, though. Why would she even do that?
I imagine it wasn't willing. Just because of the bloodstained skirt implying that she was physically maimed, which is just hardcore.
Yeah.
Unless she did that herself.
Maybe. I don't know. But we'll see. Souvenir of reprisal. Blood-drained, shrunken ear. Souvenir taken for subduing the guilty. Why an ear? I don't know. The knights called the Blades of the Dark Moon punish the guilt-soaked defenders of the gods and take this as proof of their conquest. The earless corpses of the guilty will be left behind as a warning to others, inspiring both fear and respect for the gods. Such is the eternal mandate of the Dark Sun. Goddamn, did I ever mention that the director of this game, Miyazaki, wrote all of the item descriptions himself?
Yeah. That's crazy to think he did that.
Explains why they're also... What's the...
Campy? Over the top?
Similar to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, but Souvenirs of Reprisal are the Covenant donation item for the Blades of the Dark Moon Covenant once we get around to, you know, looking that up. But now that I've taken out Lautrec, I have all of my flasks back, but I'm not human. But that's okay. There is a very easy way to get to the boss gate as a human and not have to worry about being invaded. I just gotta get back to the bonfire so I can actually turn human. And then we'll fight the boss.
Oh yeah, I should probably come back there to help, huh?
My sign is to the far left, right against the wall where the boss leads into.
Don't become human just yet.
I wasn't going to. And besides...
Dusk lowercase?
Yes.
Yeah, so here's what you do. Before you turn human, especially in an invader-heavy area, go to the main menu and log out. Then you can go back in and be human all you want. And then... And Solaire is still here.
Oh, you could actually drop your... You could walk to the boss gate.
Log back in. That's what I'm planning on doing.
We can put our sign at the boss gate, Tyler.
That's what I'm doing. That's why it's at the boss gate already.
Oh. I did not know. His genius was too much for me.
This is what I've been doing as my other characters. I mean, since... I think this is what a lot of people have been doing, is they just log out to avoid invaders, and then they log back in at boss gates. Because there's a lot more summon signs by boss gates than before. Used to be that people needed help just getting to the boss. Okay, now I just gotta kill all these Silver Knights.
Well, that's pretty cool.
What?
No, I'm just messing around with some items, and I got a pretty cool effect to happen. It'll be an item you won't get for a very long time.
Okay.
So I've been messing around with a new build.
Yeah.
It's a Dex tank.
How's that work?
Pretty cool. I only have to focus on 3 stats.
What?
Vitality, endurance, and dexterity. The high dexterity means that I'm really good with ranged and melee weapons. As well as my pyromancy gets cast faster. I'm focusing on that. Goddamn Wrath of Gods. I didn't know they had that too.
Or at least it will be cast faster once you get it to a high enough level.
Oh yeah, but I'm focusing on it the most. So...
Right.
Yeah. Vitality just gives me tons of hit points. And endurance gives me lots of stamina. And equip load. Once I get my endurance to 50, and also have the Havel's ring equipped, then certain pieces of gear, which I've already figured out what they are, will give me a poise of 80. And then the wolf ring added on to that will give me an extra 40, so I have 120 poise. Oh god damn it, I forgot the archer.
Oh, also, there was an update today, in case you didn't notice.
To Dark Souls?
Yeah.
The
the messages are fixed now.
They are?
Yeah.
Why aren't I seeing any?
Your client may not have updated yet.
You're offline.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
There's that too, yeah.
Alright, just need to go all the way around the safe way and take out this archer. Oh hey, Solaire's summon sign. Forgot about him. Okay, so just so you guys know, we're going to be taking out Snorlax first.
Well, that's a fucking problem.
We gotta finish with one and then the other eventually.
Well, no, we don't, because we could just give you, because Kaze already has.
I want to show the cutscene in the stream.
Okay. Because I mean, the thing is, I only can do real good damage to Fat Man, so it's gonna be really hard for us to do it the other way. But we'll see what happens.
Okay, just have one more Sentinel to kill, and then I can go online again.
Hey, a message just popped up for me.
What's it say?
I'll check. I'm sitting at the bonfire. I was kindling it up to full. Chest ahead.
Which
you
chest?
know exactly where
Oh,
I'm at.
yes, I do. You sure it doesn't say amazing chest ahead?
Yeah, it should. It don't, though.
Okay, so let me. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Crap, thought I hit. Whatever. I got 17 flasks, it don't matter. Okay, all lowercase dusk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I am standing on Solera's summon sign. Let me know when your guys' signs are in front of the boss wall, and I'll summon you as soon as I log in.
Mine is down.
Mine too.
Okay. The things we do to avoid invaders.
Right.
Yeah, what I had to do.
Oh, you're already fingered, right?
I'm gonna finger. I'm gonna. Why is that the term we're using?
Because it's what it is.
Oh, we could say DF'd.
You're already down fucked. What?
I'm gonna use the dried finger after the second summon. Okay.
I'm a child.
Ah, shit! I seriously got invaded right away.
Yep.
That's a problem. You might wanna. Oh, they're right fucking there too.
That's fine.
This is
Man,
a
why can't I parry in PvP? They're really trying to catch me off guard. Really?
He's down already.
I did all that work killing the sentinels. Put your signs at the top of the stairs.
That's where mine is.
Yeah.
No, and the top of the stairs where you normally see the black eye quiver.
Okay.
Okay, let me kill the sentinel. Oh fuck. This ain't gonna be good. Oh, of course the asshole heals. Ugh, I hate these sentinels. I'm just running past them, fuck you. Okay, mine's just outside the door where you come out. Near the top of the stairs. You know where that's at?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, because we'll summon there, then we're just gonna run past those assholes and hit the fog wall. That's what I had to do. I had to run up to the fog wall, summon someone, wait for the second one, summon another, and hop in. I had sentinels poking at the fog gate the entire boss fight. Just desperately trying to kick my ass.
Mine's right in front of where you come up the stairs. Like right after you come out from the stairs, I should say.
Okay. I guess we're not gonna be able to summon Solaire this time around.
Yeah. On playthrough 2, we'll probably be able to do that pretty easy.
I mean, yeah, all I did was, I just ran up to the boss wall and just tried to summon as quickly as possible and see how lucky I got. That's all I did.
So hopefully by the time we're in playthrough 2, invaders have sort of toned their shit down a bit.
Oh, I just got invaded, so it'll be a while before another invasion can even happen. unless I use the dried finger, which
you shouldn't use at this point.
Which I can't use, even though I would really like to have Solaire in here, but it's fine. I mean, people know what Solaire looks like. They know how he fights.
Right.
Okay. Kaylin, we're gonna be running straight for the boss.
I know.
Are you
Really?
fucking kidding me?
Really?
What happened?
Hello. She just got beat up by the sentinels, that's all.
Okay, drink.
Go, 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 go.
I'm
Yeah.
going. I'm going. I'm in. Okay, cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, it shuts down.
Everybody meet the Slam Jam duo. This is the most famous boss fight in this entire game.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Okay, and here comes... No? Not gonna run at me? Alright. Okay. So we are taking out the Smaug first. Yeah, let me just talk about that for a bit. When this game first came out, there was a lot of argument over how this guy's name was pronounced. Then when the DLC came out, there was another character with a similarly spelled name pronounced Goth. So people figured that must be how this is pronounced too. Okay, we got him.
PJ, I think the music's turned up a little high.
Really?
Yeah, because it's cutting you out, yeah.
Yeah, it's cutting you out very badly.
Okay, while the cutscene...
This is the loudest song in the game, though, isn't it?
God damn it, I wish it wouldn't mute when I go out of the window. Okay, this is what happens. When one dies, the other absorbs their souls and grows exponentially more powerful. And they get fully healed. So there's no point in trying to whittle them both down at the same time. And the rewards you get depend entirely on who you kill last. So you can't get everything in one run, because you gotta make a decision here. The reason I wanted to do Ornstein last the first time around is because this is the only way to get his ring. And I want to get all 4 Night Rings in the first playthrough. Yeah, but when Smough dies, Ornstein adopts his size and his body slam attack. If Ornstein dies first, Smough gets more electric powers, but he's basically the same, just does more damage. And that's it.
That was surprisingly easy.
But yeah, because I was the host.
I don't know, because like, I mean, I think it's a tough battle.
It is a tough battle. It's probably the toughest battle outside the DLC.
Right.
Easily. It's the only one I've never been able to solo.
I mean, I've soloed it once or twice, but it's fucking hard.
First time I played the game, I had to solo it. What I would do is I would get one of these broken pillars, I would get giant Ornstein stuck behind it, and then I would just pelt him with crossbow bolts. It took a long time, but it was the easiest way for me.
I also want to point out the statues in this room that are like why is one missing? I don't get that.
What do you mean?
Like, yeah, I mean, if you go up
Oh,
to
you
the...
mean... okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a good reason for that. I mean, I even have a message right in front of it. Let's see what it says. Tears ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's Gwyn's, other... Well, we see Gwyn in the center, and Guinevere on his left. We've seen this statue before, a much larger version of it. And over here would supposedly be another member of his family. Whether that's his first son or his last son, I'm not sure, but they're both pretty tragic. In fact, the entire family is tragic. It's Dark Souls, everything's tragic.
But I guess the question is then, who took down the statue of his first or last born?
Considering that the last born, like his story, I'm assuming it's the statue of the firstborn that was then removed after what happened.
You'd think they would have replaced it with something then. Huh. Oh well, but time to look at the Soul of Ornstein. Dragon Slayer Knight who guards the cathedral in the forsaken city of Anor Londo. Yeah, so Ornstein is the guy who had all of those dragon head trophies in the other room. See, Lord Gwyn okay, I can't read. Lord Gwyn granted this soul to his 4 most trusted knights. What?
Okay.
So it's not his soul originally? Or...
Apparently not. So
you know what it must be? It must be part of the Lord's soul.
But you're never told to get it.
But you have to get it, though. That's the thing. It's required.
I don't know.
It could be just such an insignificant part that it doesn't matter. Enough to make a mortal an immensely strong individual, but not enough to be required to reopen the kiln.
Yeah, probably. Now, the thing about the other character, who I pronounce his name Smo, because that's how the Romaji is spelled. His Japanese name is spelled S-U-M-O, Smo. So that's what I say it is. But the funny thing, though, is that that's also how Goff's name is spelled. His name is just spelled G-O. So it should be Go, but the voice actors say Goff. So it's just a confusing mess. So you can pronounce it however you want.
Yeah, right. I'm glad that food was good, by the way, too. I know it looked delicious. You can continue.
Now, where is it? Well, I suppose I might as well look at this real quick. Ring of Favor and Protection. A ring symbolizing the favor and protection of the goddess Fina, known in legend to possess fateful beauty. This ring boosts its wearer's HP, stamina, and max equipment load, but breaks if ever removed. Yeah, so there's only like 2 of these that you can get per playthrough, and as soon as you take it off, it breaks. But it's a really good ring. For some builds. It's good for most of a level 1 run, but by the time you're at the end of it, you won't need it anymore. Okay, so now we have the 3rd Night Ring. What, you guys say something?
No.
Oh, okay. Leo Ring, one of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Leo Ring belonged to Ornstein the Dragon Slayer. This ring strengthens counters with pierce weapons. His lugged spear is said to have sliced a boulder in 2. Yeah, so how does the Leo Ring work exactly? Doesn't it only affect critical hits with thrust type damage weapons? Actually,
it's kind of a lie, because it also boosts bow damage in general. Like, it just boosts piercing damage.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm not even joking. Yeah. It's really written weirdly, but yes, you can actually get higher damage with bows by using it.
Oh, I should use this with my dex build.
Yeah.
Because I'm using an S-Dock in that right now.
Yeah. I have no idea why it's written like that. What is every attack with an arrow considered a critical attack? Because the thing is, a critical attack is different from like a counter or whatever they're called. It's different, and I don't really know how it specifies the difference. I remember that. What?
I thought critical hits were just backstabs and riposts.
No, that's not what they are. They are different. I think it has something to do with like hitting an enemy a certain way. I'll look it up to make sure. But I remember reading about it a long time ago about what the Hawk Ring actually does. Hawk Ring, right? Or sorry, what ring?
Leo Ring.
Leo Ring, that's it. I knew it wasn't the Hawk Ring.
That's the other reason that I thought Ornstein's helmet looked like a lion was because he drops the Leo Ring. He's supposed to be lion themed, isn't he?
I don't know. I guess.
I don't know. But anyway, there's a bonfire up here.
But yeah, his mask is definitely not dragon themed.
Okay. Yes, a counter hit. That's what's required to trigger the effect. A counter hit is when you're hit with when you're hitting or being hit by a thrusting weapon while in the middle of an attack animation. That is what a counter hit is. But it does.
Being hit by an attack in what?
While you're attacking.
No. Well, yeah, being hit with an attack while you are in the middle of an attack. Yes.
Oh, so that makes your damage more powerful?
Right. That's a counter hit. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So you get a 15% boost to your piercing counterattacks and bows in general for some reason. Just all bow damage by 15%.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, this corpse right here. This corpse, I believe, only appears if you complete Lautrec's questline and actually kill him after using the Black Eye Orb. I don't think it appears here if you kill him early, but I could be wrong.
You do have to complete his quest line. We figured that out.
Okay. Well, this corpse is Lautrec's corpse. It has his entire set on it. The favor set. And it's all got lore about the goddess Fina. So let me go take a quick look at that. Helm of Favor. Helm of Lautrec the Embraced, representing the goddess Fina's love. During his solitude, he forsook everything, for he believed in the goddess's love for him. And the embraced armor of favor, which has two arms wrapped around it, as if to embrace the wearer. So, Lautrec believed that this goddess loved him so much that he was willing to do absolutely anything for her and didn't care about anything else. But it's also implied that she is a very fickle god that didn't care about him in return, and only pretended to. More tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we come to these big doors over here by the bonfire. This is the reason that we were sent to Anor Londo. Danger zone? Question mark? What? No. Let's just open the door.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Try holding with both hands. Be wary of amazing chest. By the way, you know what I figured out? You don't need to use the orange guidance soapstone to rate messages. When you have the message up, just hit select. And you can rate it up or down.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they hid that mechanic, but it was in the original too. I only just found out about it.
I mean, there aren't that many hidden mechanics, but that's definitely one.
Okay, now we kneel.
O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord Vessel to thee.
Lord Vessel. Achievement unlocked.
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
Yep, so basically she tells you the same stuff that Frampt tells you. That you need to use the Lord Vessel in order to succeed Lord Gwyn, and link the fire, and get rid of the undead curse, and blah blah blah, all that stuff. But Guinevere is here. But we already know, because we visited the catacombs early. From the description of this item that we got in the catacombs, the Dark Moon Seance Ring, that the Dark Sun Gwyndolin is the only remaining deity in Anor Londo. The only one.
Correct.
So what does that mean?
It means that this thing in front of us isn't a deity. There is a deity. Which means this isn't Guinevere.
Mm-hmm.
The amazing chest is a lie.
It was too amazing.
Yes, it was too good to be true. Her breasts probably aren't even really that big.
Look at her chest. Her chest is amazing.
Okay, but here's the thing about Guinevere. She has her own covenant, and it is the least popular covenant in the Soulsborne franchise. Nobody likes it.
How do you even level it?
I'm not even sure how it works. All I know about it is that you get some unique miracles from it, which are the only miracles in the game that can heal other players. And you're only allowed to use them while you are a member of the Covenant.
Which is easier now that you can swap covenants at bonfires.
But you still lose half of your donations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
there are no levels in this covenant.
But here's the thing, right? Just because you lose levels in your covenant does not mean you lose given items. So you can just get to the level you get those spells at, and then
again, there's no levels.
Oh, there aren't?
Oh,
no.
for that. Oh.
Oh, so when you join, she just gives you some miracles. And you can
go ahead and join that covenant.
And you can only use them when you are part of the covenant. Now, I'm not going to join yet, because I'm trying to max out Forest Hunter. Right now, I'm +1.
There is here's the thing. Now, hold on real quick. Okay, never mind. Because the thing is, it says the betrayal penalty is not being able to use them, but then if you check both of their pages, it says you have to be an active member too. Okay.
No, it has to have levels. I just joined him and all I got was the ring.
You? Really?
Yeah.
I know she gives you miracles.
Well, I only got a ring right now.
How do you get the miracles? Well, either way, I'm not going to be joining it just yet. So, we're done here. And now that we have the Lord Vessel, we can now teleport between bonfires.
Tyler, that's loud.
Well, I'm just saying, I just barely even noticed. So, my dad literally just came in and just gave me, like, French fries and a burger.
Okay, then.
Alright. That's
But,
good.
yeah, she doesn't give you the miracles. You get them from the Pisakas. Remember?
Oh, though, you can't use those unless you're a member of this covenant?
Yeah. Which implies that they were members of this covenant.
I suppose it would. Still doesn't make sense why you have to be a member of the covenant to use them. There's no other spells like that in the entire game.
There are.
There are? Oh, the Grave Lord. Can you use the Grave Lord sword dance when you're not a Grave Lord?
I believe so, but you lose any enhancements it gets from your covenant level.
Yeah, because I use it all the time, and I'm not part of it.
Okay. Well, but as you can see, there's now a warp menu on the bonfire, which does not take you to every bonfire in the game, unfortunately. Not only
but it does take you to some key ones now.
Yeah, not only is Dark Souls unique in the series in that it is the only game in which you do not start with the ability to teleport between all checkpoints, it also doesn't even let you teleport between all checkpoints. First you have to unlock teleporting, and then it's not even that great of teleporting, but it's something.
Well,
It
here's
is
the
now.
thing. Yeah.
Because of the additional bonfire in the catacombs, it's pretty damn good now.
Also-
I'll give it that.
Tell me, is Darkmoon Tomb a new location too? Because I swear that was not an original teleport location.
It was.
It was, I'm pretty sure.
I think the one in the parish is also a new teleport, isn't it?
Uh,
I don't think you could warp directly to it.
no, you could. The Undead Parish is, Andre's bonfire. Sunlight
Well,
Altar
yeah.
is the one in front.
Yeah, I just don't remember being able to warp to Andre directly. I remember always going to Firelink and then just running over since it was such a short run.
Maybe you just didn't know that Undead Parish was that place.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, but Firelink Shrine, that one's obvious. I don't see the normal Undead Berg one here. The one under the bridge.
Yeah, that one's not one of them.
You'd think it would be. That's a very popular bonfire. It links so many places. Yeah, but you
Alright,
can
well,
go.
Go ahead.
You can go to the one in the depths. Which catacombs bonfire is this? The new one?
It's next to
It's
Vamos,
the one
yeah.
with Vamos, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is so fucking convenient, it hurts.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of wish it was the other one, actually. The one behind the illusory wall.
Nah, I don't know. I still don't mind it.
Because it's much safer to get to Pinwheel's boss arena to drop down to the area where Leroy Summonstein is than it is having to run past every single Bone Wheel skeleton.
It's not every single one of them. It's a total, if you do it right, especially if you have like the Ring of Fog or like Quiet Steps on, I think you only run into 3 or 4. Because I was using that bonfire when I was going down to get the Silver Serpent Ring. It was pretty much key in me not losing my fucking mind.
Okay, well, now we need to figure out where to go next. Because I'm not ready to leave my covenant yet, so there's no point in going to the Darkmoon Tomb, because there is a covenant there. Let's see. We could go to the painting hall,
We want to do
could.
that next?
or we can try and get Tomb of Giants out of the way.
That's gonna be a bitch. I mean, it would make for a good episode. Because it's gonna be us just being like, fuck this game for the next 2.5 hours.
Well, because technically the painting is optional, so we could just, do that whenever.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it matters if we do Tomb of Giants right away, because completing the Tomb of Giants removes the option to join the Gravelord Covenant for the rest of the current playthrough. But as I recently found out, Gravelording a half of the experience is only available to people in New Game Plus.
Oh.
Yeah, like, Gravelord enemies only appear to people who are in New Game Plus.
Even though the sign... Well, no, why
though
else
the-
would it drop the signs to us?
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
the game
Or
used to drop the signs, too.
Is that just a bug, then?
I don't know, but I've never succeeded in invading a Gravelord, no matter how many times I've tried.
Yeah. Which I imagine is because people see him and they go after him instantly.
So what's our plan, then?
I don't know. I guess... let's do... the Tomb of Giants.
Alright.
Okay.
Where's the closest place to get there?
Catacombs bonfire.
Yep.
Alright.
And I am going to be equipping the Cast Light sorcery.
Yeah, it's pretty useful.
Okay, now, how should I prepare for this place? I don't think there's many things down there that cause status effects.
Bleed.
Bleed?
Yeah.
Well, there's hardly a point in ever using the blood red moss anyway. Let me try and get my faster rolling speed on, because there's some fast and strong enemies down there. change my gear a bit.
Yeah, Oh, I can show something else off if you get me summoned once we're there. Because I made a boss soul weapon.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yep. And it's going to be decently useful because I can use it with my shield up. So you probably know what it is. Actually, you probably don't now that I think about it because we have a couple things that could make those.
Yeah, I can't wear Havel's armor. It's way too heavy. The body piece alone would not allow me to fast roll even with Havel's ring on. Okay, that's also too heavy.
I forget, how do you get Dusk's armor? Do you have to buy it from her?
No, I forgot to. You pick it up in the place where you rescued her after you rescue her.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that real quick because I'm gonna want that headpiece. So, to the parish. Yeah, I now have my stamina upgraded enough that I don't need to wear any weight increasing items to fast roll, so that's good.
Everything is so heavy. I'm gonna put this on. This is what I wear as my other character. Okay, wow, there's a lot of loud traffic on one of you guys' ends.
That is someone mowing the grass at Tyler's, I believe.
Yeah, that's not traffic.
They mow the grass like every 2 days or something.
Yeah,
That's the point.
they do it a lot.
They must just enjoy the ever-loving fuck out of cutting the grass.
It is
That they do.
It is a pastime I hope I will never understand. Okay, this is good. Why did I unequip it? Okay, that gives me 59 poise. And I can still roll. Yeah, for some reason the Hollow Warrior set is really, really good. But you have to get the whole thing via drops.
Are you shitting my dick? How did I die there?
You know where I really wish you could warp to?
Where?
Well, no, I guess this is the best bonfire for that, huh? For the giant blacksmith?
Yeah. That or the tomb.
Well, I think you run into less enemies this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have 68,000 souls on me. So, I figured instead of leveling, I might as well just go buy a bunch of large shards.
Yeah, they're cheapest from him, right?
Yes.
Like 3,800.
I think so. We're at that point now where there's not going to be many more merchants in the rest of the game.
Yeah, aside from Dickbag McBaldhead, I think that's about it, isn't it?
Fucking archer wouldn't get out of my way. But I don't think he sells large shards though.
No, he's just mainly...
Equipment.
Yeah. Because he's got some good shit.
Signs, blacksmith ahead. I'm so glad the messages are back. I'm gonna read every message I see from now on. Imminent happiness. Rating 5. I'm gonna rate that up. Just because I can. Forge I can. Strong I am. Go to school I did not.
Oh, welcome back. Thanks for showing up. Again.
You know, I might as well buy the giant set. Got them. Well, I don't quite have the souls for all of it. God damn. Wow. It's 26,000 souls for the whole set. Let's just buy the armor and the leggings. Come soon, I will. It sounds like something snoring.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, I'm by the giant blacksmith and I hear something that sounds like snoring.
If you stop anywhere, I've noticed, and just like idle, you hear a lot of weird stuff. Like you can hear breathing, you can hear like the weird like hum of like the soul noise. Like you can hear a lot of very strange sounds. I mean, most of it's probably just ambience, but you really don't notice it unless you're just idling.
And I almost wonder if they turned up the actual level of some of those noises, because I don't remember that.
Well, it was always a thing in Dark Souls 1 that in the area of the Undead Parish where people normally put down their signs, you know, where both of my hacker videos started.
Yeah.
If you're quiet enough, you can hear birds chirping, which is unusual because those are like the only living things in all of Dark Souls that aren't enemies. Even though it's just sounds, but the implication is that they are there. Unless they're not there. Unless it's fake. Yeah, because I actually want to go more into detail about that. Since we've already revealed that Guinevere isn't real. Thanks to the Dark Moon Seance Ring revealing that for us. There was a bug that I never got to check to see if it was actually a bug and if they removed it or not. But in the area where Solaire is, if you look up at the sun, and you repeatedly move the camera away from it and look back, once in a while, it won't be there. Some people think it's a bug, some people think it's supposed to be some kind of subtle hint that the sun isn't real. Because, I don't think it is.
No. Well, I mean, how do you know the sun isn't real?
Well, because you know what happens.
Yeah, but there's one problem with that theory. You know, and that's if you go back to that location. After you do that.
What do you mean?
If you go back to where Solaire is after you do what you're talking about, then, you know, the sun is still there. Yeah.
Well, it's weird. Even after you do that, it's still present in the rest of the game's world. So it makes you wonder why that place, you know, changes in the first place. Maybe that's the illusion. I don't know.
Maybe.
But anyway, so I'm just decking it for the Tomb of Giants. Nope. Leave me alone. Nope. You have to get away from me. I don't want to deal with you. Freaking bone wheels. Hate you so much. You know, why are these down here?
Well, there isn't an answer for everything.
You gotta wonder exactly what created them in the first place. Because they're not just like skeletons. They're skeletons on wheels, but it's not just wheels. It's wheels with blades on them.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
Okay, now where does the online portion of the Tomb of Giants begin in this place?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess right here. Right past Pinwheel's boss room. So is it just gonna be a giant fog wall that appears here? Huh.
Alright, see you in a bit.
So do you want to do the summoning there, or do you want to wait until you get to the bonfire?
Well, first, let me get a catalyst out and cast light on myself.
You might want to put on the one ring to boost the effect.
What, the length?
Yeah. Because considering how we're going to be going around places, we're probably going to need that.
Does it work if you put it on after casting it?
I don't know.
Oh well, it'll work for the second 2 times. the next 2 times.
Words.
Okay, so yeah, this is... Wait, you see all these prism stones lying around? These were left here by a particular person who wanted to do some canon trolling. Some actual trolling, because that's just what he is. He's the canon Dark Souls troll. Which kind of implies that trolling is something that they always intended people to do, since there's a character in the game that does it, and even does it in the same way that people do later.
By the way, I am very close to you now. If you want to come back and summon me.
Oh, okay.
I'm moving ahead a little bit, so I'll catch you at the bonfire, alright?
Yeah, I'm at the start of the area if you can still get back up there.
I'm right there. I'm right next to Pinwheel's boss room.
Alright. Yeah, I put my sign down.
Now, I wonder if I can see the sign when I'm over here. You know, it must be really difficult for invaders to invade in this place. Because if they use cast light in order to see, they reveal their location.
Yeah, it's weird.
Need light. Yes, yes you do. Hint ahead.
You think I should replace the sign somewhere else?
Place it closer to the white prism stone. Right in front of the coffin.
They're actually different colors per like run through. Mine's purple, but I put it on the coffin lid.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know they were random colors. Interesting.
Yep, because I noticed that because mine's purple there, and his red one slightly up from him. Mine is a turquoise.
That's weird. Does that mean the game actually places prism stones when you enter the area?
Well, that's what it does with most things. Like I noticed, like some enemies are dropped in as well. Specifically, we just fought Orange and Smoke. If you defeat one or the other, if you actually are loading fast enough, you can actually see the game drop in the character from like a little bit above their spawning location. So they probably drop into most of the actual objects into the world like that when they spawn in.
Yeah, your sign isn't appearing, Kaze. I don't know why. I haven't touched the password and I am human.
Can you not summon here?
But why would they let you put your sign down? I mean, in other places it's just grayed out. And you get the weird shrugging animation.
Are you still online?
Yeah, I haven't logged out. Let me just quit and reload.
Yeah, because you haven't been invaded either, so that's confusing.
Oh, that's why I brought up, you know, the inconvenience of invaders. For invaders. And my cast light went away.
I have a lantern, don't worry.
Still don't see your sign. But it takes 10 seconds after you log in for the client to...
Go across the bridge. I put it on the floor. Maybe that will work, and maybe it'll just throw up a wall there.
Oh, I gotta
Also, welcome back.
Gotta be super careful not to fall off any ledges.
I made my path a little less treacherous by taking out that first skeleton because he's an asshole.
Why isn't it appearing? I mean, we have passwords on, so levels shouldn't matter. We were just playing together. I just reloaded the game, I know I'm online, and I'm human.
Wait, what? That's weird.
Yeah, it's not appearing, Kaze. I don't know what to tell you. I guess we'll just meet at the bonfire. Okay, here we go. Tomb of Giants, everybody. This is the worst dungeon in the entire game. And not just because it's pitch black. Can I drop to that?
Oh, that's why.
What?
You can't summon in the tomb until you place Lord Vessel.
I forgot to do that. There'd be no point in me even coming down here. Let me just use a homeward bone. God damn it, I knew I was forgetting something.
Yeah, that's kind of an important thing. All of us forgot to have you go do that.
Yeah, so we gotta bring the Lord Vessel to Framped. Oh, and Zigmeyer's here. Might as well talk to him too.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up.
Yeah, really should have been taken care of.
I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gate, the old fortress. Was that your doing?
It doesn't really matter for his quest line if you say yes or no, but if you say yes, he gives you an item.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
He gives you Miracle Emit Force, which is probably the miracle I thought I was using. I guess there's a difference between Force and Emit Force.
Yes, Emit Force shoots like an arrow of force energy.
Wait, what?
One of the other shoots an arrow of force energy. The other one is just like around you.
Which is the one that people use to knock people off ledges?
That's the one you buy in the very beginning. So I think that's just force.
Just Force?
Yeah.
I wonder why it hasn't been working for me. I don't know.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Now, see, that's an interesting thing about Zigmeyer's quest line and what he wants. He wasn't in Anor Londo for the Lord Vessel. He's not trying to become the chosen undead. He just wants to go on adventures. And he didn't like what he found in Anor Londo, so now he wants to go down to Blighttown. Where we've already been, but he hasn't been there yet. So, you know, he's just going on adventures. Oh, right. And another thing I should probably do is return Anastasia's soul to her. Because, you know, that's just something you can do. Yeah, okay. Don't know how. Return Firekeeper soul. Returned Firekeeper soul to its owner. And somehow she gets her clothes back, even though I have them. Got anything for that, guys?
Nope.
I don't got nothing.
Nope. Okay, but what this also did...
Oh, wait. I do have something. Time is convoluted.
Of course! Why did I think of that? But yeah, what this also did was that resurrecting her restored her physical body. So now her legs aren't broken anymore and she has her tongue back. So now she can actually speak to us.
Thank you. I am Anastasia of Astoria.
Anastasia.
Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend.
Yeah, so even after, you know, going through all the trouble of resurrecting her, when she gets her tongue back, the only thing she does is thank you and then apologize for having an impure tongue. So it's still likely that she cut out her own tongue, but it's also possible that she was just driven into a sense of guilt after so many other people maybe convinced her that what she was doing was wrong by cutting out her tongue for her. But
we still don't even know what she did. We know nothing about her.
I think all she did was speak ill of the gods. I think that's all she did. But let's talk to her some more and see if she elaborates.
Forgive me. I am impure. My tongue never intended for restoration. Please, if you have any heart, leave me be. I wish not to speak.
Yeah, and she really does not like having the ability to talk. Holy shit, lady. Yeah, but now she's back, which means the bonfire is back and fully kindled like we had it. But yeah, every time you play Dark Souls, if you leave Lautrec alive, he will kill Anastasia. Anastasia? I forgot already. But if you kill Lautrec early, then I don't think you get his armor. But if you get it the first time around, it's fine, because you don't really need 2 copies of his armor, do you? Of course not. It's silly.
No, I know the answer to that question though. If you kill him early on, the only thing you get is the Fap ring. That's all you get.
Yeah, he drops it when you kill him. Okay. Now we come Now we come back and talk to Frampt, who's going to be very excited that we have the Lord Vessel.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you. Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
I hope you guys are fans of Vor. Gulp. Gulp. Yum, yum, yum. Frampt is kind of adorable, isn't he? He's so disgusting, yet I don't know, he seems like the kind of character a little kid would want to pet.
You know, I could kind of see that, yeah.
This is the Firelink Chamber.
But he is really disgusting.
Successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
Firelink Altar is a separate area that gets its own name. Huh, I wonder why. There's like nothing here. Oh well. But here's the thing about this area though. If you look over here, at the end of these stairs, there's a big old row of brand new Lord Vessels just right over there. So I don't know why we needed this one in particular. Maybe there's multiple Lord Vessels and you just have to collect one in order to, you know, continue on your quest as the chosen undead or whatever. What I don't understand is why they make you go through such a harrowing journey just to get this thing in the first place. I mean, why not just say, okay, here's a Lord Vessel, which we have, and if you can get the souls that we need for it, then whoop-de-doo, good for you. But no, it's gotta be all this long, harrowing journey in order to prove that you're worthy of successing Gwyn. So we turned the entire kingdom into an obstacle course. Because Frampt is friends with Gwyn, right? So doesn't it stand to reason that he's also friends with Gwendolyn? I mean, Gwendolyn wants you to get the Lord Vessel. Why not just give it to him? Nothing? Guys?
Sorry. My thing was muted.
I'm eating.
But I was gonna say one question that never came up to me until just now. Why does anyone care what we're doing? I mean, honestly, like, okay, I get why some of the people attack us. It's because of they're hollow or whatever, right?
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. They just fight because that's what they do in life.
Right. But like, what about ones who obviously do have their souls? Like, for example, I would say Quelaag. She definitely has her soul.
Quelaag was there to defend her sister.
We didn't even show any hostility. She attacked us first.
Well, there's a language barrier.
I suppose so.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to... Oh, no, because there is still that ring that you can start the game with that teaches you her language, but it still doesn't help anything. No. You still can't avoid that fight by having that ring, which, you know, would be really cool if you could.
Yeah, it would be. If you could talk to her.
It would make it a great choice for a starting gift.
Well, yeah. I just... Well, what about some other ones, okay? Okay, like gargoyles. Whatever, they're gargoyles. They don't fucking care, right?
Oh,
they just attack shit.
Yeah, they're just programmed to guard whatever it is they're made to guard.
Well, what about Ornstein and Smo? Why do they try and stop you?
One more thing. It could be that maybe they're not real. I'm not sure.
Well, item descriptions and happenstance in later games implies that the Ornstein we fight in this game is a fake, but Smough is actually the real one.
Yeah, because Smough has a bit of lore that I wasn't able to go into. I think we can only read it in the description of his soul, but there's actually a room in the castle, an empty room if I recall, it's like a kitchen, more like a dining hall actually, and there's just bowls and crates and stuff full of bones. Because what Smo liked to do was he liked to consume human bones because, I don't know, I guess it integrated humanity into his body more easily that way. And Gwyn hated him for it. But Ornstein saw him as a buddy and, you know, tried to make Smo into one of the Knights of Gwyn. But I think Smo was always jealous of Ornstein. Yeah, Smo was just a dick.
Yeah, it's I think in Smough's armor in Dark Souls 3, it specifically states that he was left alone to guard the cathedral after everyone left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's very likely that Ornstein was another holographic projection.
Wait, Smo's armor actually says that he was left alone?
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe this Ornstein is a fake.
Yeah.
That's why that theory has like so much like traction, because it basically says Ornstein was not there.
Wow. Okay.
Well, we know where Ornstein is though, but that's gonna come up later when we get to the next game.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah. But place Lord Vessel. Well, you know, that Ornstein might not even be real either. There's the third game.
In the third game, I think that's specifically just a suit of armor.
Yeah, so you place the Lord Vessel and this amazing, epic beam of light shoots up into the sky. Through a hole that was not above it.
It's holy energy. It passes the ground.
And it makes all of the orange fog walls disappear. There were 3 in the game. 1 blocking the Duke's archives, 1 blocking Nito's room. The proper way to Nito's room.
What sucks is that as a player, you almost never see those orange walls before you actually do that. So like when you actually see that scene, you're like so confused. Because you're like, what's going on?
Well, some people might. I mean, especially the Duke's Archives one. I think that's the one most people would see first. when they first get to Anor Londo. They'd probably, yeah.
And also, do you want me to read the actual wording of Smoth's armor in 3 so you can get the context?
Wait, it only says that in 3?
Yes.
So it wasn't something that they had decided yet.
It may have been.
Well, possibly, anyway.
Well, why are you saying they? It was all written by one guy.
Well, we know for sure that the item descriptions in Dark Souls 1 were all written by Miyazaki. I'm not 100% certain about 3. And 2 wasn't directed by him.
What is Miyazaki-san's first name?
I always forget.
Yeah. The actual wording is grotesque armor associated with Smoth, the last knight to stand in defense of the ruined cathedral.
Okay, well, if that's canon, then yeah, I guess the Yonsei in this game is not real.
Yep.
Okay, so you rest at the Lord Vessel, and it has a unique option. Offer souls to Lord Vessel. Now, when we go back up, Framt is going to tell us whose souls we need to give it. Or maybe he'll tell us now, I forget. Let's talk to him now.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel. Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Someone in my chat was saying, you know, they thought the name was Hayao, but that's a different Miyazaki.
No,
song,
Hayao Miyazaki is the guy who makes all the Studio Ghibli films.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dark
so
Souls Miyazaki is Hidetaka.
Hidetaka, okay.
Hidetaka.
What?
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 He doesn't have a definitive birth date.
Okay, why is that a surprise?
Wikipedia lists it as 1974 or 1975.
Oh, no, you're talking about Miyazaki-san. Wait, why?
What? We don't know for sure how old Miyazaki is.
Maybe he doesn't know how old for sure he is. Maybe he was abandoned as a baby, and he, like, only his age was kind of guessed by, like, the orphanage or his foster parents.
No, he had parents. It's in his early life, but they were tremendously poor, so it's very possible that maybe they just lost his birth certificate. If they even do those in Japan, I'm not actually sure if they do.
I'm pretty sure they have a lot of the same medical practices as us.
Oh, and correction, it was Fox who said that, not just someone. Just wanted to correct that. But continue.
Oh, anyway, yeah, so Framt has given us the list of our targets. We are to go after Seath the Scaleless, who was, like, all of the people he just mentioned were in the intro, except for the 4 kings. Seath the Scaleless was a dragon who was somehow born, I'm guessing it must have been after the birth of the first flame, without scales. The same scales that make the other dragons immortal. Makes them so that they don't die or age. And he was extremely jealous of the other dragons for that. So he turned against them and told Gwyn their weakness. And now Seath just spends all of his days in his library researching ways to become immortal himself. Let's see, the 4 kings of New Londo are down below. We could go down there, but it won't do us any good. At least not for now.
See you later, Fox. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, Gravelord Nito is who we're gonna be going after first. Down the Tomb of the Giants. And the last one he mentioned was the Witch of Izalith, who doesn't have a name. Kinda wish he did have a name. But the four kings don't have names either. Don't really get much insight into their personalities, or why there's four of them.
Well, I mean, there's not even four of them. But we'll get into that,
We'll get into that later.
Yes.
Anyway, talk to Framt again.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Now, something that I could have shown off before and didn't, was that Framt has the ability to eat things and turn them into other things. If you feed him most items, he will give you a number of souls based on what item it is. Like, usually he'll give you more souls for things that are more closely related to Gwyn, or things that he likes. And if it's something he doesn't like, he'll barely give you any souls for it.
I'll be right back.
Like, I don't think he gives you many souls for anything related to Seath. I don't think he likes Seath.
Don't you get, like, a fairly large amount of souls for, like, breaking down the coin items?
The coin items, yes. The coin items are like... This is like the only use they have. A gold coin is 5,000. A silver coin is 3,000. And a copper coin is 1,000. So right now, I could get... Let's see, 6... 15... 21,000 souls by feeding him all of my coins. And then there's rubbish. Has no value, worth 1 soul. Pendants are also worth 1,000 souls, it's pretty cool. Of course, why would you ever want to get rid of your pendant?
Right, of course.
Right, it's
Why
the
would
most
you?
valuable item in the entire game. Yeah, it's like, dragon-themed stuff, like the Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring, Lingering, and Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring are all only worth 100 to him. Because they involve the dragons, who Frampton does not like. Meanwhile, things like Havel's Ring, 1,000. Because, I don't know, I guess he liked Havel? Ring of Favor and Protection and Ring of Fog are both 1,000 each. The Cat Covenant Ring cannot be fed to him. It's a key item. Ring of the Evil Eye is 500. Yeah, so you can get a good gauge of Framp's personality, actually, just by seeing what things he likes and doesn't like. Like, Havel's set is actually very, very low. So why is his ring so high, but not his set?
I don't think there's really that much to it. I mean, a majority of the values were probably either randomly rolled or just somewhat relative to the character or whatever event it was. It may be that just since the ring is like so valuable, maybe it's based on value to player, perhaps, maybe. But maybe not.
Maybe. But a lot of people seem to think the red Tearstone ring is amazing, and that's only worth 100 souls to Framped.
Right.
And the rare Ring of Sacrifice you'd think would be worth a lot, but it's also only 100.
I think that does kind of point it to being a personality thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to consume it. He doesn't like to consume items that seem to go against Gwyn. And very specifically, I think he gives you less souls for Ornstein's soul than if you just use it.
Oh hey, a use for sunlight medals besides donating to the Covenant.
Yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't do the same thing for Smoth Soul. He gives you more for Smoth Soul than you would get if you used it. Again, kind of implying that there's something off about that Ornstein, despite him being one of Gwyn's best knights.
Okay, and then the other thing that Framped is capable of doing is he can take larger Titanite pieces and turn them into a number of smaller ones. Like, I think if you feed him a red Titanite chunk, what does it become? Oh, well, let's try it. I'm never gonna use them. Feed red Titanite chunk. Red Titanite chunk shattered, becoming green Titanite shard.
I thought you were gonna make a fire weapon.
Oh, actually, I think you need green Titanite shard for the first levels of fire, and then red Titanite for the higher levels of fire.
Well, yeah, but you can buy green Titanite.
Well, yeah, but you can also buy a large Titanite. But if you have higher tier upgrade materials, if you have better ore, and you need more lesser ore, then this is a good way to, you know, convert it. Although, honestly, it'd be probably better just to, you know, farm for the weaker ones. And keep all your better ones. I just wanted to show it off how it works real quick.
Farewell.
How do you change the color of the Titanite?
I remain here and await thee.
Maybe it's the size that determines its color. Kind of like fruit. Only it's rock.
You're gonna need to explain that one. Size affects fruit color?
Yeah, like there are some fruits that change color as they ripen. Like apples.
It's not necessarily the same as size.
I mean, that has to do mostly with you know, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know anything.
It's the chemical composition.
Right. Yeah.
They grow and eventually start like just changing chemically.
Well, anyway. Now that I've spoken to him, I guess now I can go back to the Tomb of Giants? Was there something else I had to take care of that I've forgotten about?
I mean, no, we don't need any special items to actually defeat the tomb.
Oh, right. There is one more thing. I'm not going to talk to him now, I'm just going to point out his location. If you look at the end of the bridge over there, right, can I make my cursor appear? My cursor visible? Yeah. If you look right there at the end of the bridge, where we found the Ring of Sacrifice at the beginning of the game, that's Domino, the merchant that we met in the depths. He sells boss gear. Not boss weapons, that's strictly the giant blacksmith. But he sells their equipment sets. Now, he will only sell the equipment set of the last boss that you defeat between Ornstein and Smo. So if you beat Ornstein last, then he'll sell his gear. So you better buy it before you go into New Game Plus.
Yep.
And in New Game Plus onward, he sells the final boss's gear. Because that'd be the only way to make it available, is to just make it available all the time. But only when he's on the bridge. When he's in the depths, he just sells his normal depths stuff.
Is there a way to grind white Titanite chunks?
I'll look it up for you.
Thank you.
Okay, now I get to run past these bone wheels again.
It's a rare drop from the bone towers in the tomb.
Okay. Fine.
Also, the pinwheel servants down here, and chaos eaters and lost eyes away.
What's up?
Hate bone wheels. Hate them.
Okay. All right.
Did they kill you?
Uh-huh. Me.
Oh, I've gotten really good. They don't even get close to killing me now.
It was just the one bone wheel. It just didn't let go of me.
Yeah, they're assholes. I hate them.
Yeah, because I basically ran down and did most of the catacombs already. So I was getting my stuff to
Didn't
plus
we
10
already clear the catacombs?
Sorry, the depth. No, the fucking
Tomb.
giant tomb. It shouldn't be called the tomb. It really shouldn't.
Why not?
Because I don't view it as a tomb.
But it is a tomb.
It's filled to the brim with coffins and corpses.
Yeah, but I don't view it as that though. I mean, the catacombs or the depths sound so much better because of how dark the area is. I don't view a tomb to be dark. I don't envision that in my head. It's one of those kind of things where like I have this association in my head of what something is, and that association does not fit with what the game's interpretation is.
What do you view tombs as being?
Well, not dark.
Most of them are sealed completely from the elements.
I know, right? But like I view it more as being like the kind of the tombs like in I think they're like the ones in like Europe. The ones that are like underneath the streets or whatever. They have the lights set up and they have like the boxes upon boxes.
Those are mausoleums.
Well, that's more of what I view as a tomb.
They're different though. Anyway.
I was just explaining myself.
I just had a thought.
I'm just gonna get to the bonfire. Okay?
Okay.
Oh. I already have my sign down. And, oh, you're not human.
Yeah, I'm not human.
Okay, I'm gonna homeward bound back. Yeah, this place is a bitch. Just be careful. The skeletons do not take a lot of damage from magic.
I'm not using magic. I'm using a +10 bastard sword.
Oh.
Okay, gonna drop down to here, and there should be an item that I can drop down to right over here. And wow, okay, that is scary. You can just see their eyes in the dark.
Yep.
I'm just gonna drop onto this item right over here and leave you guys alone. I'll come back for the stuff you're guarding later. Ah, goddammit, there's 2 skeletons here. Okay, let me lure the melee skeletons somewhere safe. Really? You could reach me from there. Stop it. Oh, good, I'm in a corner. You know what? I'm just gonna... I don't know how I did that, but okay. Hate this place so much. Okay, let me go this way. Oh, this is a dead end too. Yeah, by the way, just about everything in the Tomb of Giants is a bottomless pit. So don't go walking off of ledges all willy-nilly. Now, how the hell do I reach that archer? Alright, let me see what's down here. Try dashing through. No. No.
That's the easiest way.
That always gets me killed.
Yeah, you dash through and then you just dodge the 2 skeletons as they swing at you. That's all you do.
How many skeletons are down there? They're all inside one another. I can't tell. 3,
down
I
there.
think.
Wait, what are you doing there for? You already passed up the bonfire, if that's the case.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not at the bonfire yet.
No,
You ran past it. Go back up.
Yeah, you ran past it.
I'm pretty sure I'm not at the bonfire yet. The bonfire is this way.
If you were at like the giant coffin box with like all the skeletons beneath, you've gone past it.
No, the bonfire is in this direction. Past the illusory wall.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. No.
You don't go into the illusory wall.
I'm not going into the illusory wall. I was pointing past it.
Oh.
It's in this direction, right?
Yeah. Wouldn't you want to get to the bonfire without, getting killed?
Okay.
Yeah,
Like you don't have to summon us. That just at least set your checkpoint there before you explore the giant coffin.
Right.
I'm getting some bad lag here. It's worse than Blighttown. Which is weird because it's mostly black.
That surprises me. Because it's like super smooth here for me.
Okay, why are they barking so much? Okay, I have sat at the bonfire. Now I'm gonna go back and explore that area, unless you guys want to help me with it.
You can do whatever. My sign is there if you want to summon me.
Okay, well first I have to fully kindle it. Let's see how long it takes for me to get invaded in this place. God, people who invade in this place probably don't need light to find their way around. Probably have it all memorized. Okay, and one more. Come on, get up. Raspberry boy. Now, Kaze, you said your sign was down here too, right?
I'm gonna put it down there now because I'm just warping to the bonfire now. It's mine's sign is still up top. Okay, sign is down.
Oh, also, you weren't on when I had this glitch happen to me. It was really weird. For some reason, my controls got messed up at one point. Because like I was in Orlando, and I ran down to buy an upgrade from the giant blacksmith. And when I go to talk to him, I attack him instead, and I'm like, what the hell? And so somehow my A button became my attack button. So like whenever I pressed A, I would swing. I don't know how.
Huh.
Yeah.
Were you messing with the controls at all?
No. I literally just ran down there and it started happening. Then as soon as I left, it stopped happening.
Now that's interesting.
What?
Light is individual.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean, so if I walk over here...
I can't see shit.
You can't see me, even with the light above my head.
We can't even see the light above your head.
Wow.
It's not there. I realized that because I couldn't see yours, and I saw Tyler was also holding out a lantern.